admin is necessarily more complicated than my view was as an end user, because there's more richness, there's more stuff that I have to manage, right? So the first thing we want to do is go over and look at what managing means in this context. You'll see we have 4 organizations. We talked about having different organizations laid out there. We have 4 organizations, finance, IT, R&D. You were looking at your cloud inside of the R&D organization, okay? Let's look at what the resources that are powering this are. And the first thing to notice is that we have 3 vCenters sitting here powering this cloud. One of the critical things that we've done with vCloud Director is the ability to consume resources and manage resources from multiple vCenters so that you can scale out beyond the boundaries, or remember the beyond boundaries line, beyond the boundaries of any given vCenter, okay? You'll see we consume resources of all sorts from there, data stores and so on. And we aggregate those together into what we call provider VDCs. Now this provider VDC abstraction is really cool. It essentially implements a service offering, right? So I've got multiple tiers of service that I'm building up on top of that. And then of course, customers can purchase capacity from that as well. They've got multiple organizations. They've purchased multiple pools of capacity out of those provider VDCs, each for themselves. So finance has gold, finance has silver. Now if we pivot over here to looking at this one, so what I want to look at is the vCenter screen. We can see we came from here. We all know where we started, right? We came from this IT world where we're very familiar. But some of the cool things that we've enabled with deploying vShield Edge in conjunction with Redwood is that I can, for example, set up a VPN tunnel from my internal cloud, which is what I have running over here, out to the Verizon infrastructure running out over here. And that VPN tunnel...
Over here, Eddie.
Hey, Steve. So we've set up this VPN tunnel here. Why don't you go ahead and log in to the Verizon cloud service that you have access to sitting right there on your desktop.
Yeah, I really just wanted to get going on SharePoint, but I like hearing about this. So here I'm actually able to log in directly to a public cloud that's under the same security model, right? So now I'm logging in with the exact same security model, the exact same management model, and it feels very natural.
Exact same users, exact same management model, exact same UI. So we don't even have to retrain our end users.